everyone. Welcome to our Saturday sprints. I've got two lovely co-hosts / friends with me here today, and they both are meeting each other for the first time, so that's kind of fun. Where two worlds collide. I see a lot of people here already, which is super fun. And if you don't know me, my name is Holly Davis. I'm a YA and middle grade fantasy writer, hoping to be traditionally published. And today I'm going to try to do a couple things. I've got some emailing, bookkeeping stuff to do. So I'll probably do that for the first sprint as well as eating breakfast. And then I am beta reading a book before it goes off to my friend's copy editor because she self-publishes. So I'm going to be reading that for most of the time. And then I'll let Zara introduce herself.
Sure. Hello, my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm the self-published author of 5, there we go, all 5, soon to be 6 books. This one's coming out on July 6th, and I'm very excited. And I host writing sprints on my YouTube and Twitch channels, and when I remember to, I make sit-down videos about writing and or musical theater.
Yay!
Okay, so Zara, because we've not met before, I want to know what's your favorite musical? What are you digging on?
Okay, I mean, I have loved Wicked for a very, very long time. So that's probably what I'm going to say. But there are a lot of others, and it kind of depends on what I'm feeling on any given day. So yes.
Yeah. I love musicals. I miss going to see them. I'm excited to be able to start doing that again soon, hopefully. Indianapolis has a pretty good, community, so they bring in enough stuff. But I love Hamilton, but I love Hamilton in a weird way because I listened to the soundtrack first. So I was like, oh, it's popular. I can't pay attention to that, And then I heard the soundtrack and it's awesome. So I do love theater too, though. So that's very cool. I'll have to check those out.
You have to step up on people who didn't listen to the music first, because I saw it before it went to Broadway.
Oh, cool.
And I was telling everyone, I was like, you need to listen to the music first, because otherwise you're going to miss stuff. And I would say that to some people with Wicked too, who just whose hearing isn't maybe as good as it once was, where I'm like, no, you need to appreciate the lyrics.
Yes.
On top of the spectacle. So listen in advance.
Yes. Lynn is just such a genius, and I love that. So hi everybody. I'm writer Alicia Grumley on Instagram. That's where you'll find me most. And I know Holly because I'm in her mastermind group, and because I'm a co-host with her on Diversity is Lit, and just a great friend. And I'm so excited to be here with you all today. I write poetry. That's kind of what I've been working on primarily this year even. I do some young adult nonfiction, and I do some self-care advocacy. So those are kind of my wide range of things. And today I'm going to be working on poetry stuff. So I'm going to be kind of toying around with some of that. So
fun. Maybe you'll share a little bit.
Sorry. I'm also obviously first getting to know you now. Young adult nonfiction, what's an example? Because all I'm thinking of is American Girl books, which were obviously for younger, but don't listen to bullying and things like that.
Right. Okay. So there should be a comma in there. So young adult fiction, fantasy, kind of twisted fairy tale.
Oh, okay.
Comma nonfiction.
Okay, because my brain was young adult nonfiction. What does that actually entail? How to apply to high school? And I was
that's actually into that kind of thing, though.
Yeah.
Okay. But we have stuff to talk about then. Because I was I can't talk about young adult nonfiction. I don't know what it was.
We're creating it. We're making it. It's a thing now.
When I work with kids in my daytime job, I call it herding cats, but that's code for I'm a full-time nanny to a 7-year-old and a 3-year-old.
I'm trying to make
wow, that is herding cats.
It is.
I'm trying to figure out the best way. We're just going to go with the bubble here. Sorry. I was trying to see what the best way to show. That's really big. I like this. Okay.
I like the bubble.
Yeah.
I feel like for a while everyone is doing bubble, so then some people are like, oh, I'm not doing the bubble because everyone's doing it. I'm like, but if you like it,
I like the bubble. I'm doing the bubble. Alexis was here bright and early. Good morning, evening. Oh my gosh, your dog is so cute. Regina's here. Hi, Regina. Hello. Oh.
In her little bed at the foot of my bed. Ooh.
Super, super cute. Alicia left. Hopefully she'll pop back in. Alexis is US Midwest time, same. Oh, Regina's in Nevada. Oh my goodness. So I think today it is supposed to be, so it's been in like the 80s. It even hit the 90s a couple times. Alicia's back. But I think today it's going to be really, really hot. So what's the temperature where you are at right now?
I'm in New York City and it's 64 right now. And the high is going to be 70. Yesterday, the high was 72. And like, these are 2 amazing days after like a week and a half of awful humidity, which was preceded by a week of just thunderstorms.
Oh no!
For like almost a whole week straight. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna take it. I'm not gonna complain because this is my favorite type of weather, and it probably isn't gonna last.
Yes, take advantage.
It's supposed to be 90 here today. It was 75, 78 already when I went out earlier this morning.
Nice.
And it's supposed to be a heat index of like 110. And I'm like, no, thank you.
Ugh,
I don't like heat.
Yeah, it's 85 degrees here in Chicagoland. It'll be 90. And the humidity's at 58%, which it's been worse. So take it. There's a chance of rain. Oh, it's going to rain today. That's gross. All right. Well, we've been needing rain for the plants and stuff, so I'll take it.
You know me, Holly. I'm always like, the rain's a good thing.
You love the rain.
I love when it rains and I'm already inside.
Yes. I like it raining and I have nowhere to go or nothing to do.
Yeah.
Ooh, a werewolf novel. That's fun. On chapter 3. And Regina is getting my vampire sequel formatted so I can put it up on pre-order. Whoa. We've got the paranormal club here. I love it.
That'd be a fun like sprint club, you know, to do. Like be like, hey, we'll get on and do some sprinting, like paranormal.
And like then you could have like a werewolf be the sound of the timer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
Or like even like some like Drac, I want to suck your blood. You know, like,
whoa.
We could just make all of Preptober like paranormal.
You know what? Jessica Williamson, who created the Worldwide Ride-a-thon, actually just posted about a spooky, scary read-a-thon or summer read-a-thon.
Yeah,
to read like a scary book, and there's like different, and you could read one book that meets all the criteria as opposed to reading like the 9 or whatever that it is, you know, different little themes every day for a week. But I was thinking of doing that because I'm like, I like Halloween. Like, I'm okay with having Halloween in June.
I know that closer to actual Halloween, author tubers Kelly Wright and Jordan Fegan, which is not spelled the way that you would necessarily think. So I can type it out for people if they need it. They like swap channels and they do like spooky paranormal sprints. And I was never able to make one because it was like always during something I had. But yeah, so I think they're going to do it again this year, which is awesome.
Yeah,
I'm all for that. That sounds fun.
Sarah, what do you do during your daytime hours that's not your creative pursuits?
During daytime hours.
Or nighttime hours. Whatever.
Okay, I was gonna say like daytime hours are actually creative pursuit because I'm currently unemployed, but nighttime is grad school. During the summer, it's just Monday nights because I'm taking one class that isn't available next year during either semester before I graduate. And I was like, flip-flop socks, and I
That's
want to
lame.
take it. And then during like fall and spring semester, I have it Monday through Thursdays. I don't do classes on Fridays unless it's a makeup, in which case you're like, boo.
Yeah, it's kind of like easy. Very good. Very good. Yeah.
Violette's here. I like the book stack. And Alexa says it's about a werewolf guy and a human girl who try to fight together to save both of their tribes from all-out war. Oh, it's always good when you're trying to stop a war.
I like it.
It was up in the hundreds. Oh. Actually, it's wow, 65. That's pretty cool for now, but then it'll get 86. That's cool. Or 88.
I think Violet's avatar picture is actually one of NaNoWriMo's Pride images.
Oh,
came out with a few years ago, and they recently just shared them again.
Oh my gosh, what? How did I not know that? That's crazy. I need to look this up stat.
Okay,
I'm sorry, Violet. I called you
I'll share the
Violet. Is it pronounced Violet?
Yeah, I asked in the past. That's the only reason I know, because I did ask.
Yeah. Sorry, Violet. I like the spelling. Cool.
I do too. We were talking before signing on how at least Zara and I have kind of unpronounceable names, so we just wanted to check and make sure that our names were there. But oh, I didn't add in my pronouns. I should have done that.
That's okay. I just started doing.
Holly had hers, and I was like, "Should I add mine?" She's like, well, "I'm gonna keep them," and I'm like, "Okay, give me 2."
I know.
I added mine in.
There's value there, right? So I also am she/her, and those are my pronouns. And I'm sorry I didn't add them in.
No, you can edit if you do the 3 dots by the microphone. You can edit your name.
Okay.
If you want, but that's totally fine. I realized like I should make this just a normal part of my name thing.
Violet said, "Yeah, no worries. Everyone says it wrong the first time."
All right, how about we get into some sprints? Let's get some things done.
Perfect. I gotta leave in about 45-ish minutes, somewhere in there. 40.
Yeah, so we'll go for 2 hours. If you got to cut out, that's fine. Just happy you're here.
Happy to be here. Happy that I was reminded, because I forgot as of yesterday. I have a lot going on this month. Several weddings and
you've got a lot going on. So
I'm gonna be there.
I'm picking number 2.
Oh, cute. Very good.
Yeah, so if you're new here, you're gonna pick a cat that you think is going to win the race. So you can either say the color of the cat or the number. You said 2, Zara?
Yeah.
Alicia, you want to pick?
Yeah, I'll go with 6 today.
Okay. I'll go with 1, the more bluish one.
I want them at Christmas time to have a reindeer one like this.
I was thinking when we were talking about the Halloween, I was doing, I think around Halloween, they have like a mummy, a vampire, a zombie and stuff. And I think around, I'll have to see. I'll pull up after this the different ones that they have, but they've got like holiday themes, which are fun. So
yes.
All right. Well, we are going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity. Hey, there was quite a few people who said number 6, wasn't there?
Violet said 6.
Violet and then Alicia, right? Yay!
Yeah.
You guys have won.
I think number 2's in second place, so I'm not too
she
upset with my choice.
Nice. While we were sprinting, we had a couple friends pop in. Mallory, no worries, you're not late. We'll be here for a while. And Mevia's here. Hi, Mevia. I know she said on Instagram she might be able to make it. So good to see you. Better Days Zellers, good morning. How are you? Let us know what you're working on, everyone that came in a little bit later. Ryan. Always that white kitty. He was second place, so. And Kristen, hi Kristen. Always the ginger. KK, yes.
So I have to tell you, I'm really thankful that Kristen Writes a Novel is here this morning, because I might not have been if she hadn't reminded me that I have, like I said, I have so much going on this month, and Holly and I talked about this a long time ago, and I didn't write it down, which was my own fault. And I made tentative plans to see Kristen this morning. She's a close personal friend. And she was like, so by the way, I see that you're supposed to be online tomorrow morning. And I was like, I'm doing that. Yes. Thank you.
Well, for me,
Amazing.
I didn't, like, Zara's really good with, like, once she, like, solidifies the guest, then she creates the live stream, and I need to do that because for me, like, I put it in my Google Calendar, but I didn't make the live stream. I didn't schedule it. So, like, earlier this week, I was like, wait a minute, do I have a live stream this Friday or Saturday? What's going on? And I looked up, like, whoops, I should probably confirm this, and I forgot the time. Like, this is the hot mess with it, but I should be a little more organized.
I bug my co-host because I use the 4 steps plant together feature. So I'm like, co-host, like, I need to know how many of you there are, so I know how many trees to tell each of you to pick.
Yeah.
So I can make the thumbnail and yada yada yada. And then the moment, like, they give me everything, I'm like, okay, thumbnail, schedule. So I don't forget.
Yeah, it was just like so funny. I was like, okay, about that. I normally write it down, but I was like somewhere where I didn't have my ability to write it down, like, at that moment. And then it never happened. Never happened. So it goes.
Here too. Hi, Lucy. So I had to catch up on so much email, but it's good because I got all that logisticy stuff out of the way. So next sprint, I will be able to work on my beta reading, which is wonderful.
Yes.
So it was pretty, and I finished my breakfast. I had oatmeal with peanut butter and a little bit of maple syrup. That's my jam, and I love it.
I had some coffee in one of my Disney mugs.
Hey.
I say one of because I have a lot, and there, I'm sure you can see behind me. I have.
I see Cinderella, and I mean that's that kind of sucks. But if Holly made you big, I might be able to see more.
Oh, can I do that?
You can kind of see everybody can kind of.
Wait, how do I make it? Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
I see more. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole gallery wall. Cinderella, who's my favorite, and then like kind of like the super thin and then castle, and then over that way. Let's see, I'll go that way a little bit. Excuse my messy apartment. Don't look too much at it. But there's my villain side of the wall because I also.
What are your favorite villains?
So I kind of go back and forth on some of these, but Hades is always one. I love his sass. It's so funny. Ursula, I love her style and just like she's a BA, you know, I'm here for that. And then I kind of like the creepiness of Facilier too.
The moment you said creepiness, I'm like, you're about to say Facilier.
Yeah. Facilier is the Shadow Man from Princess and the Frog.
Okay, I was thinking that because I was like, I only saw The Princess and the Frog once, so I don't remember a lot, which is sad. I know.
Holly, have you watched Shadow and Bone? I can't rember.
I haven't. I'm still.
Okay, there's a moment where certain character says Shadow Man, and I burst out laughing.
Oh,
and all I could think about was Princess and the Frog, and it also just like was so not like it was appropriate in one way, but also like so tonally discordant to the rest of the conversation. Where I just like burst out laughing, and it's become a meme. But like, I don't want to direct you to the meme because it kind of has something for the plot that you can infer, and I'm like, I don't want to put you there if you're not in that. But it's like Shadow Man, and I was like, wow, they went there.
Yeah, that's some of my like projects too that I like to work on. I like kind of like village and backstories. I love a good villain. By good villain, I mean like a well-developed,
a well-written character who is a villain. Yeah, I know what you mean. I say good villain too, and people are like, "Oh, you mean anti-hero?" And I'm like, no,
I do not. I distinctly mean the villain.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love a good anti-hero, but when I say I love a good villain, I mean a villain who is fantastic.
Yes, who is well-crafted and complex, and just a little bit sassy, and like,
a lot sassy. Let's be real. Your list is like sass level.
I'm like, on the sass level.
I can be too, but only with like friends that I'm really comfortable with. So I feel like people like will be like, oh, like you're not sarcastic or sassy. And I'm like, but I am.
Yeah. I don't think anybody would ever say that to me, even having just met me. I don't think they'd be like, oh yeah.
I mean, I can tell. But it's like identifying a kindred spirit too.
Yes. It's okay. I'm a Slytherin girl. It's fine. It's fine.
Me too.
We're friends in real life someday.
Oh my gosh. I brought two Slytherins together. This is wonderful. I'm sitting here like
we're really happy, and like when people are like, oh, you're a Slytherin, I'm like, yeah, you want to make something of it?
Yeah. You want to fight about it? Are you familiar with the Enneagram at all?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm also an 8, which may or may not surprise you.
That doesn't surprise me, but I took it twice from 2 different websites, and they could not freaking agree on what I was. So I always ask other people who've taken it, and I tell them like what they think I am.
Okay. Are you comfortable sharing, or do you not want to do that?
No. I'm comfortable sharing, but like, what do you think I am?
That's really hard for me because I don't know you as well. Holly, can you jump in and give some?
I'm not an Enneagram expert. I know mine, and because of you being an 8, I know an 8 really well. I know 2s and 8s. I know 2-wing ones and 8s.
What are you studying in grad school?
It's all about publishing.
Are you a 3?
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Okay. What's the other one that they have a hard time deciding between?
5.
Okay. So do you usually wing 2, or on the test? Which test? Do you wing 2 or do you wing 4? Probably 4 because you wing 5 wing 4 then because you're creative.
Did this one tell me? This one didn't say, but yeah, I think so. There was one with a graph that said.
Okay. Yeah, that's sometimes those are hard. We have Holly and I have another mutual friend.
Yes.
Kind of going back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. With that, like trying to figure out the 3, and sometimes those tests are not super like clear and stuff, but like I feel like mine's super clear because I am like very definitively an 8, and 8s kind of present that way in general. So,
but like I said, I feel like also like I'm Sun, Pisces, Leo, Moon, and
you're a Pisces. I'm a Pisces. When's your birthday?
I'm sorry, Holly. We're just like
no. I am being very entertained here. I love it. I'm just in awe right now.
But it's like, it's not that I ever hide myself, but it's like once I become comfortable, it's like, oh, like you're in for it. Like I'm all types of creative crazy. And
yes, I'm Sun and Moon Pisces, and then I'm a rising Aries. So
I don't know any of my rising.
I'm on the cusp of Aries. I'm a Pisces Aries cusp. But Kelly Wright is a Sun Pisces, and I always forget what her moon is, so she'll probably hate me for this. But like, I'll say like, oh, that's right, Aries coming out, and she's like, I mean, I'm not gonna say no, but like, I'm also that way as a Pisces, so like, it could just be that.
So are you somewhere around the 21st, 22nd, 20th, somewhere in there?
I'm the 20th.
Okay, so I'm the 15th.
Okay, cool.
Wow. Yeah. Wow, this is a wonderful union here.
I love making new friends.
I followed you on Instagram, so we can chat about this stuff in the future.
Ooh, how fun.
Thanks for introducing us.
Yeah, I'm really glad you two decided to join me today.
Regina's comment, she's wearing a tee that says 0 days without sarcasm, and I knew that. I knew this so much.
Wait, I'm so bad with the pointing.
Yeah.
Both of you need that shirt.
I love that.
I'm normally good at the pointing because my bed versus the wall, like it's very clear. But sometimes I still mess up when I'm like instinctively.
Yeah.
I need to remember it's the reverse.
Hilarious. I saw something online yesterday that was like giving out samples of my attitude today for free. And I was like,
oh my God. If you walk through like a Costco's wearing that, I would be like, perfect.
That's definitely for the gram, right? You have to for the gram.
Like next to a sample cart.
Right, exactly.
In your shirt.
Oh my God, that's great.
Okay, Mallory's favorite pen cup says, I am not responsible for what my face does when you talk.
Oh my gosh.
All the sass is coming out, and I'm like, oh, I need all of this.
I have a great style, but I also have a really expressive RBF. So just so everybody knows.
So Kelly was like this super sweet person, unless you get her off on like, I'm gonna fight you type of tangent.
Yeah.
And she had been on a like in the comments of a stream that I was doing with Jordan Vegan. I think they were on Jordan's channel, and she knew Jordan before she like found me, really. And I was like, oh, I'm always looking for co-hosts. So like, Kelly, are you interested? And she apparently was so intimidated by me because she's like, oh, you have your life together, and also like, I don't know if this is offensive, but you have like a really strong RBF. And I'm like, that's not offensive at all. I'm like, I don't think I do, but like, thank you.
Yeah. I feel like for other people that may be offensive, but like as a Slytherin, we're like, oh, thank you. I do, don't I?
It's like a compliment.
I will add to your villain list that I also love Maleficent, just because like power-wise,
Queen.
I mean, aside from the stupid sword to the heart thing, like you weren't going to beat her.
Right.
Yep.
And you could beat her henchmen who were idiots.
And she's literally just like doing it for pettiness sake. But like I've seen some of the things online where it's like, this was the event of the season, and by not inviting Maleficent, the King Stefan and I read recently her name is Leah. So Queen Leah like actively chose a side in the fairy war. And
like if you know that there are like people with powers, you invite all of them. Like you don't care if they have infighting among them. You as the human stay out of fairy.
Right. Well, have you seen the Angelina Oliver?
Are you asking me that question?
Okay, so you love it, right? You love it. Yeah. So I just thought the way that they portrayed King Stefan in that movie was so incredibly on point, right? Because of the way
I wanted to punch him in the face so badly.
I know, because
like not as a little kid, but like every other.
I know.
Zuko was
Zuko.
flipping his lid. He just wanted to get out.
Very vocal.
I was like, ooh.
I was like, okay, the chirping's okay, but now he's like being a little too feisty.
It's funny. But yeah, so and like I love Maleficent. I especially love Angelina Jolie's representation of Maleficent. And I heard when they were doing the original, like the first one of that series, that the only person they could get to play young Aurora was her daughter, because
I know, because she wasn't scared of her. It reminds me of the thing with Labyrinth, where the baby was one of the was like the original puppeteers.
Oh, yes, yeah, because like it's like, I don't care how much makeup you're in, you're my mom, I know you, you know. So there's that. I thought that was very beautiful, just to like know that. But
and it's so funny because she's like, like, you know, like, stay away from me, and then like, your daughter's instruction is literally run up to your mom. her kids like didn't want to leave her alone,
and it plays off so well on screen, you know, because it's like that's exactly what you need. For that movie part, and it's it's so funny.
And I also love her cheekbones in that. Like, I know
I love that.
They could cut them.
Yeah, like they can cut glass with that. And I love Duvall in that. He's so funny.
He's really funny.
Yeah. I was saying, now
I'll write it in unless she makes it come out again. But this is Holly's stream. But maybe you can and it'll just be Disney.
Yeah, we're friends. We'll play again later. I'm happy to come on your channel sometime and sprint with you too.
I need to. It's one of the things on my long to-do list for the weekend. But one of them is to message people about planning July camps, nano sprints. So
yeah, I need to plan July too. The whole first week of July, I'm like out because I'm going to be visiting family, and like their Wi-Fi, A, don't really trust, and B, like I'm going to be seeing them for the first time in over a year.
Oh, that's so exciting. That is so exciting.
Yeah. Also, they live on a man-made lake, and that means tubing and boat rides, and I don't want to miss any of those because I'm stuck at my computer.
Yeah. Like, part of being a good writer and being effective and reaching people is having like a fun and fruitful other life, you know, that you can draw on and bring human experience into, and it makes you better to do that. So
yeah. Also, just less stress, because as a Pisces, if I'm near water or on the water, I'm like,
girl, it's true. I grew up in northern Michigan, so like Traverse City, Michigan, like water everywhere, you know, and I'm like, I'm very landlocked right now.
I grew up on practically on the East River in Manhattan.
Okay.
And let me just say, very traumatic years of my life because of my school. But the East River was like the highlight of there.
You want me to beat him up? You find him, I'll beat him up for you. I'll fight you. I'll fight him for you.
I mean, I don't know where most of them are because I blocked all their asses on Facebook.
Okay.
Because they were toxic, and I was like, I don't ever need to know where you ended up in life.
Right. Call your girl. Call your girl. Holly Old Chest. She's like, yeah, she'll fight anybody for it.
No, Kelly will too. Kelly is so funny. She's like, you need me to fight them? And I was like, you don't need to fly your ass from Ohio. You have a daughter and a daughter on the way, and I know you're going to set a good example for them, including how to stand up for themselves. But I don't need you to fight my battles for me.
Oh, look at this comment about if you're only on Instagram. We talked about this way back in December, that we were joking that Alicia needed her own YouTube channel because...
Do you not have YouTube?
No, I don't yet. But
okay, so here's the thing. I am not someone who's like, oh, you need a YouTube channel to come onto my channel as a co-host, because I'll put whatever links people want in the chat. But anytime someone's on my channel, I'm like, see, I like you for your personality, which means I need you to make a YouTube channel.
Exactly. Yes, I know. It's definitely on the list, and it might be something that I'm able to
bump it up the list.
Yes, it's on the list for this year. So it is.
We're halfway through, basically.
I know, but 5 weddings, friend. 5 weddings.
You can be brainstorming content. You can grab your URL. You can there are things you can do before you start uploading. You need to come up with better excuses.
She's calling out the 8. Yes.
I don't think she understands the best motivation she just gave me, Holly.
I love it. Zara calling her out.
The thing is that I'm very good at motivating friends, and then I'm like, oh, I'm really close to finishing this, but I'm dragging my feet, and my friends are like, why? You tell me to not. And I'm like, see, take my advice, don't follow my example.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but like, so the 8, like, we're literally our like name for the 8 is the challenger. There is nothing I like more than a challenge. I'm like, you think I can't do this? Watch.
Okay, put up Regina's comment, Holly, because now it's not just me and Holly, but other people.
Oh, other people. I mean, when Alicia was on my channel before, like I think we were talking about it because you were on my channel for like some NaNoWriMo sprints or something,
Right.
and yeah, it was like people were like, "Oh my God, I love like you need to be," and I just love when you're on my channel. So it's just like you need to have your own channel. You need your chat.
I'm also like that with Shanice, who's been on my channel a few times, especially like with Keelan, and she's like, "Oh, like I have other things." I'm like, but you have a lot of hot takes that you like want to share with the world, and what better way with your YouTube channel?
I got opinions. You want them? I got them.
So we talked about it because like Alicia has, we call them Alicia-isms, and it's because she like she'll just like speak this truth, or just because you're a poet, you just have that eloquence, and like you have like you'll say something and then just have this mic drop line where you're just like, oh, it just hits you in the gut, so or like in the heart. So it's just like you need to share that with the world.
Okay, I'll work on bumping it up.
Camp. Well, I wanted to share, so here's all the different timers there are. So there's like Valentine's Day, Easter, St. Patrick's Day. Here's all the Halloween ones, so those are super fun. Some of them aren't like, some of them they just like grow. Like there's a pumpkin one that just like grows versus an actual race. So you have to find the ones that are races. Thanksgiving and Christmas. So
okay, perfect.
I like the Halloween race because it has multiple creatures.
Yeah, I like that one. Brains.
I love it.
So that one will be, I'm going back to my cats though, where here you are. Apparently I've done these in the past.
To find better excuses. Well, shit.
The thing is that like when my mom will be like, you need to find better excuses, I've done all of them before. It's like I feel that way like with writing and procrastination stuff with my writer friends, and I'm like, oh, you think that like I'm really on top of stuff, and that's like pure force of will against like my procrastinating ass. But like, oh, I've thought of every excuse and I've acted on almost every excuse at least once. So like,
you're like, shit, Ma, get out of here.
Oh, thank you, Regina. I didn't see this. Thanks for subscribing.
Yay.
Yay.
I think I told everyone yesterday that I was going to be on your channel today, which is why Regina's here.
Oh, yay.
Follows me to other people's channels and then subscribes to everyone. So she's like a really good.
Okay, I was like, yeah, Regina, you seem familiar. So maybe when I was a guest on Zara's, like you were on there or something.
Regina is at every single one of my streams, even though she's 3 hours behind me. And my streams are at like 9 a.m. my time, which means 6 a.m. for her. And I'm like, I do not have your dedication.
You're a boss. Oh my gosh, I love that.
I love it.
So we're almost on the hour, Alicia. I don't know if you have to go. But
yeah, I probably should.
I didn't want to start a sprint in the middle of you.
Yeah, like, because you know how I am, like, I'm here all day and I want to talk and like that's what I want to do. But I also have somewhere where I'm so probably
that's all right.
But, Zara, I'm going to definitely follow you, and I hope we can connect again at another point because it's been great making a new friend, and I love being on with you guys, and I appreciate this so much.
Yeah, it was super fun. And so Alicia's Instagram is linked down below. So please follow her over there so that when she starts her YouTube channel, you'll be the first to know.
All right, we'll work on it. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Have a great time. Let me know how you go. Let me know how it goes at the end.
For sure. Have fun. Bye.
Bye.
It's
like, bye. I'm like, do I do it again?
Oh, Ryan, you're so sweet. Thank you. This is a fun stream. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun watching you two interact. This was amazing.
I was like, oh no, we're derailing Holly Street.
Oh no, it was so amusing. I'm very entertained and I love it. So I'm gonna go with number 1 again because I think that was the like bluish gray one.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna go with 4, who's kind of like beige.
yeah, the beige one. Awesome. All right, let's get some productivity in, shall we? And we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity. Wow, the white one won. What?
I should have stuck with my color from the first one.
Ryan, you won. I think, did anyone else go with the white cat? Oh man, the one and only. It's your lucky day. Mine was second place, so I'll take that.
I got 165 words that time compared to 40 the first sprint. So
Yay.
I'm very happy. I'm only maybe like 3 legit paragraphs away from finishing this paper lengthwise.
Nice.
Yeah,
I didn't get to beta reading because I got distracted taking care of the cats, and then things didn't happen.
The real cats.
Yes, my real cats. But that's okay. Haley popped in. Hey, Haley. Let's see. Everyone's saying hi.
People are talking about TikTok and filming.
Gigi Reese. Oh, TikTok and filming. Oh, hi, Gigi. Oh, one of your shell teas. Well, that's adorable, and I need to subscribe or follow. I think that's what it's called on TikTok. Did you drop your handle, Regina? So that
she didn't.
Okay, well, drop your handle so we can follow you. It's so cute. I've been having fun doing like one Instagram reel / TikTok a week now. I know like technically you should do more, but like that's all I can handle. But it's been fun to kind of like go back. Oh, thank you. It's been fun to like be creative and do different things and and just do it for fun and not pressure, because that's originally like I started doing it and then I was like, oh, I need to like do it like one every day and be awesome, and then it just like didn't happen, and so I fell off. But now it's like I'm just gonna do whatever, whenever, and for fun. And yeah.
I mean, I love watching them, but I'm just like, I don't think it would bring me joy, and so I'm like, I'm not gonna create.
Yes, you need to find whatever sparks joy.
Regina, this is the ring light I have. Oh, sorry. Let me turn it off. Ooh. It was like $12 on Amazon. Wow. And it has a white and like orange setting, which I normally use. But then there's like a more yellowy orange light completely. And then there's the all white light. And then there's off. So it's like you have 3 settings.
I like that.
My mom has one with like a little mirror in the half circle as a half circle within the ring, and it's only white light, but there are different levels of it. And I mean, she likes hers, I like mine. They're not that expensive and they're rechargeable. And because I stream for so long, I actually have to have it plugged in while I'm streaming. Mm-hmm. But like, it's a really good one.
Because how long does it last, like without?
Like an hour.
Oh, that's not a lot. Yeah, that wouldn't last the live stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
I give up. No, don't give up. Violet got 265. Nice. Mallory's halfway through the scene she's playing with. And Holly's house, the black cat won. Zuko dominated, yes.
As always.
Got some research done. Nice. Thoroughly down the rabbit hole. Happy to keep going. I love that. Think you're Regina Duke. Okay, cool.
No. She later commented.
Oh, here it is. Oh, okay.
NS and IK 2021. I don't know if I'm supposed to pronounce it as N Sand IK 2021.
Okay, I'm gonna find you and follow you. The one thing, I tried to post my bell one on TikTok, but they didn't have like their cut of that scene. They didn't have the right, I couldn't line it up, and so it was.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, so I didn't post it. I was like, well, guess this is just going to be a reel. Some Deep Mystery says, I can't even keep up on Instagram with a still pic. I can't even figure out how I would make a video. Yeah, Instagram, you know, it's like, don't worry about, like, really you can post whatever you want, like a what's it called, stock photo. That's what I did the other day, because I was like, my computer setup is not aesthetic at all, so I'm gonna find one for free that is purple. Or your picture, or even just like your notebook or something, super chill. And as far as like Instagram / TikTok, like I just will film a video, and then I find it easier to like cut it and make the like words, if I'm having the captions, on Instagram first, and then I save that and then just upload it to TikTok, and then I just have to sync the music, because it doesn't save the music when you save an Instagram reel. So that's how I found it easier to do. I don't know if there's better ways for that. So
that's annoying that it doesn't sync the music.
Yeah, because then I could have just uploaded it straight to TikTok, but
right, yeah.
Nope, it didn't want to work.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at my Instagram. I really only use it to post like thumbnails for live streams and writing updates now. And I don't do every writing update on there, because Instagram has been randomly like blocking me from people since 2021 started. So I use Ko-fi now for like everything, and then Instagram is like for the quote unquote big things, and then the thumbnails, because I know a lot of people like go to authors on Instagram to see like what's coming up.
This Sheltie is totes adorbs. Is it a puppy? It looks so cute. I'm dying right now.
I think it is, because Regina has 2 dogs and a puppy. So I think that's the puppy.
This is super, super cute. Oh, okay. Well, now everyone, okay, so Alicia needs to get off of Instagram and on YouTube, and everyone here needs to get on Instagram. But it's, you know, Instagram is one of my favorite like author platforms, because it's just fun. It's I feel like it's like just very user friendly, and like I like the stories aspect. If you don't feel like, because that's what a lot of people do, if they don't feel like making a post, or they don't know what to do for their post, they'll just like post stories or show their faces on stories. And so
it's temporary, but it still gets
right
in and
right. So I like that. And then Ryan posts mostly coffee memes on Instagram. His Instagram is amazing. I just have like the laugh cry emoji like for everyone. So it's amazing. Oh my gosh, Woody's 10?
Oh, so which one's the
puppy? And yes, people will follow, like, you know, especially with dogs too. If you throw like a dog in the mix there, people will love it. This bug isn't getting into any video.
Aww. Regina, did I say every day? I just know I said like consistently.
Yeah.
And then she was like, oh, I'll set a reminder. I'm like, you should just set the reminder to repeat every day. That way you don't forget.
Right, exactly.
Oh, the puppy is 3 and looks almost exactly like Woody. Okay, so I'm not like going completely crazy.
But still 3. So he's a what do they call it? A little doggo and a pupper or something.
Yeah, it's like according to a vet, I think a puppy stops being a puppy when they like are 2.
Okay.
And I'm like, no, they're still a puppy as long as they act like a puppy.
Exactly. And there's Ryan's Instagram handle. So yeah, I need to. I actually will try to post a reel today, maybe even during the next sprint, since clearly I just haven't been doing what I plan to do. But that's okay. Oh yeah, and then Ryan also has the cutest Sheltie. Henry just turned 7. Super, super cute.
My baby is 9. And she acts
Riley's
like
9?
Yeah, until you put her next to an actual puppy, which she's like, I don't like have the energy for your puppy.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so she's a pupper.
Yeah, she's a pupper. I mean, around humans, she will always act like a puppy and get everything she wants through like cute manipulation. But around other dogs, she's like, don't touch me.
Valerie. Yes, there are still big puppies or dogs that think that they're puppies. So
Kate used to call Duke Pupper all the way to the end when he gets gray, and I don't know if 100 pounds. I'm really bad at like guessing weights.
Yeah, me too. Like Kyrie, like she's got a lot of muscle since she's a pit bull, but she's like 59, 60 pounds. So it's not like, you know.
Like Riley is almost 17, which is a little bit bigger than normal, but both her parents were bigger than normal, and not like in an unhealthy way, but just like a little bit physically bigger.
Got it.
And she's really lean and stuff, so it's like it is what
Yeah,
it is.
she's like, yeah, I think the size too like throws me off, you know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide how many cats to do for the last one. I usually do 50, but I'm like, is that too much? Should we do 25? I don't want to.
It's your channel.
Yeah.
I should go for the 50.
Okay, just because I'm like, this is like so hard to win, but then it's going to be just that much more satisfying if you win because you know you won out of the 50 cats. So clearly it's hard to see the color. So if you want to pick a number,
there's like a magenta one near
yeah, there are some like,
and I don't know which number that is.
Once it breaks out, you can kind of
Like I'm gonna go for the magenta one.
Yeah. I want to pity so bad, but almost nowhere will let you have them. Yeah, we like my husband and I. We say that we're high maintenance because we still rent, and whenever we move, it's so hard to find people because they don't want any aggressive breeds, which is really, really annoying. But thankfully on Kyrie's adoption papers, she's a pit/lab mix, but she's just pit. But we're like, oh good, now we can tell people we have a lab mix and get this place because people are stupid.
System. When it's a stupid system.
Yeah, but yeah, so it's hard. It is hard to find somewhere. It's like, oh yeah, we need somewhere that has this pit bull and that will take 2 cats. And bye, Some Deep Mystery. Thanks for joining us. I'm gonna pick 22. That's my standard because 22 is my favorite/lucky number. And ooh, 2 people picked 10. This is exciting. Now I'm wondering if 10 is going to win. All right. We're going to start up the final sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity. Number 34.
So far off.
Yeah, same. It looks like Mallory was the closest with 28. See, Mallory, you kind of win. That was super fun. I always like seeing the other colors.
I
45.
finished my assignment, so I won anyway.
Yay! I finished a chapter of beta reading. I actually got to beta read, so that was good.
Yay.
Oh yeah, 45 does match the banner. He's like right next to the white one there. Oh, cute. Hi Brenda, I've been lurking, but I just finished my outline for Camp Nano. Woohoo! That means you're all ready to go.
Oh.
That was super fun. Yeah, I had a productive little sprint there. How did everyone else do? Played with my ring light, washed my hair, working on my outline. Nice. That was very productive. I have a lot I want to do today as far as reading. I finished a book yesterday, so I'm going to start another one, and yeah, hopefully be able to plan out the Camp Nano sprints. Mallory finished the scene she was working on, started working on another. Awesome. Violet got 183. Oh, that thing I pressed print on like 10 minutes ago is finally printing out.
I was going to say, I was like, I hear a printer.
I like pressed print like 10 minutes ago, and so I like literally closed out of it. I'm like, fine, I guess this isn't happening. I want to figure out how to print onto note cards. That's the last bit of prep to do. Yeah, what I printed out was this. When I went on the Nano website to look for those stuff, there was the What Now months like calendar. And I'm like, oh, I can use that for like camp editing, since my goal is editing. So that took forever. Wow. Mevia finished examining every instance of the word could. Ooh, that's good, because that's a word that shows up a lot.
I feel like I probably use crutch words more than I should, but at the same time, my storytelling voice is very conversational, even when it's like internal or description. I mean, obviously internal, because that's like the way someone's thinking.
Right.
But even the descriptions are kind of if someone was telling you through the character's perspective. So like, I'm okay with it being not the most elevated prose, because my stories are for the story and the character, not for the language. Although obviously I try to not have, like, I don't want it to be bad writing, but I don't want it to be so perfect,
overly flowery, or
like I don't want errors in it, but if someone's like, oh my god, like Stephen King says no adverbs and this person says no should or could, or passive voice, I'm like, sometimes passive voice is what you need. Like I don't like any rule that's like never this ever
or always this. Yeah, because then it's the same as like show versus tell. Like you can't show everything, like you have to tell sometimes. Yeah. So
if you show every single time, every book would be over 100K. And some books already are with telling included. It's like, no.
That would be too much. Yeah, so for me, like when I'm doing like line edits and stuff, like I'll look and see, okay, can I, take this word out? Can I switch this word? Or, there's sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm going to take out this adverb, but this one actually works here. So I kind of like make the decision on my own whether I should keep it or not, but it's my choice. And at least I'm like making that decision. Kristen's almost done researching her topic. Woohoo! For the section. Zara's my inspiration for all this video stuff. Yes. She also writes wonderful paranormal books. Go pre-order her series.
I mean, the paranormal series is actually all published, and then it's a trilogy, so there are only 3 books for people to get through. They're kind of standalones, but they're also kind of linked, so I would recommend reading them in order. And then this is like a single arc trilogy, you know what I mean? Where it's like there's one story arc between each book versus the other ones. And this is available for pre-order. And I sell signed paperbacks for all of these books through my Ko-fi website.
Yay. Which I didn't link down below, and I should have, but
that's okay. If you're okay with me changing my name up on screen, I can do it.
Totally.
And it's a very simple URL because I'm an ambassador, so I can just do Zara. I don't have to do like a Zara Hoffman like I had before, which I was fine with. But then they're like, you want to be an ambassador? You post a lot about it. I was like, sure.
That's awesome. Zuko's back. Okay. Yeah, that makes it super easy.
Yeah. It's where I post my writing updates too. So you can follow me for free on there. And then if you become a supporter, you get access to like my Discord, and on your 4th month as a subscriber, you get a free paperback if you live in the United States. If you don't, I'm like, I'm sorry, shipping. You'll have to pay shipping for that.
Yeah.
But if you live in the United States, your 4th month, it's literally free.
That's awesome. Well, everyone go check out Zara's Ko-fi page. Oh yes, Pro Writing Aid is a very good resource, but Pro Writing Aid is like overwhelms me because it like catches everything. Yeah, it wants you to get rid of it all sometimes, and it's just like, no, this isn't right. I know, like I struggle sometimes with, what's the other one? The Hemingway editor app.
Oh yeah, I use that too sometimes.
Because I'm like, no, this is a fantasy word. It's not a complicated sentence because I have 2 made up vocabulary words. So it's like, it's all in context.
Well, I use it for school sometimes. It'll be like, this is like a grad school level. I'm like, great. I'm not going to dumb it down.
Yeah, right. It's like, great. That's what I want.
It's like highlighted in red because it's like, oh, this is difficult to understand. And it's like reading level, grad school. I'm like, then I'm not changing it.
Right? It's like perfect. Yeah, not everything has to be at the 6th grade level. Well, this was a lot of fun. We had a lot of good conversations, especially with Alicia here before. I need you guys back on together again.
That was so much fun. If you're okay with us derailing the stream again, I'm happy to be on when she is. But if you're not, then I've invited her to my channel where, yeah,
we can share her. Well, so thank you everyone for coming and joining us this morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. I will be on Zara's channel tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, correct? Yes.
We're going to have a lot more people on screen, but we are going to have to end at like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Like my mom planned something with family friends for noon. So normally if I had that many guests, I'd be like, oh, we can go 3 hours. Not the case tomorrow. So be sure to arrive as close on time as possible so that you can get all the sprints. Yeah, lots of fun sprinting with multiple people. So
yay, looking forward to it. Well, thank you all. Have a wonderful Saturday, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.